Wizzys Take.
Nah, don't be pressed.
Okay, I got a
If it was
joke for you.
blunt. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Where does a ghost go on vacation?
I don't know. To sleep?
Malibu.
Oh.
Goddamn.
I don't get it.
Malibu. Boo.
Oh,
Ghost,
boo, the boo. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's slow.
Am
Happy
I?
Halloween.
Am I slow?
Yeah.
Or are you slow for telling that joke?
I think both of y'all was in the lane and not the passion lane.
Ain't nobody asks you.
My bad.
Happy Halloween, guys. Welcome back. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Hope you guys are enjoying your Halloween so far. Craig, your outfit looks great. What are you for Halloween this year?
I don't know, but it's checking my blood pressure, whatever I am.
I think you're a troll.
Yeah.
I think you're a troll, Craig. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
How you feel about the tutu? You didn't get pants, but you got a tutu.
Yeah.
I feel freaky right now. I don't know. I can't help it.
Don't you like that?
Off camera.
All right. Well,
All right, let's do it. Let's do it to it. All right. In honor of the Halloween spirit, let's get into some scary shit.
yeah.
Scary movies. Because as of lately, I feel like there has not been a lot of good scary movies that's come out.
There's been no scary movies.
There's been no scary.
Right.
that have been good.
It claims to be scary, but it just kind of just falls left.
And you've seen it a million times already.
Exactly.
Right. It's like the same thing over and over again.
It's like when I watch a scary movie nowadays and I just look at the first 5 minutes, I already know how it's gonna end. I know so and so's gonna die.
The
black
white girl is gonna run and fall.
She gonna run and fall. Very obvious. A black person gonna be the first one to die.
That is not true.
Somewhere.
In the new movies?
Yeah.
What about Antebellum?
Oh God.
That was not, the black people were not the first people to die.
We gonna save that for later. We gonna save that for later. But I would say my top 3 scary movies of all times.
Oh yeah, tell
Number
me, give
1.
it to me.
The Conjuring. The first
Love
one.
that
The
movie.
first one.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Because the other 2 kind of fell off a little bit. But I'm telling you, that lady that played the mom, the witch, she convinced me that demons are real.
Oh, she's great. She was in another movie that was really good too. It's a little bit older. It's called The Haunting or The Haunted or something like that.
How old?
I want to say like early 2000s. I feel like, but
Craig,
she was
you
the
wasn't
main
alive.
character.
How old am I if that's old?
I think you're like 2.5.
Oh,
maybe.
Craig, I mean, you got to be as old as the year I got you.
I got an old soul.
Yeah.
That you do. That you do.
And I'm super bad.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That hair is
That hair is super bad.
super bad.
Lace
Bust.
fronts, y'all. Ladies, you need your lace fronts. We got you.
Cute troll wig.
Yes. Second scary movie,
ahead.
Annabelle, the first one.
That movie was pretty good too.
The first one.
That's
That
spooky.
that elevator scene?
That's the best part of the movie. Oh man. But for that reason, I would not put that on my list. But go ahead. This is about your list right now. This is about your list right now.
Damn.
So let's talk about your list.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
my number 3 is Insidious. That movie, dead ass made me cry.
That's a good movie.
Like that's how afraid I was. That little red demon person that just came out of nowhere. Oh,
the one that
shit.
was getting the kid in the sleep, whatever.
Yeah, that was terrifying. I had nightmares about that for about a week.
Yeah, I mean that was a good movie. That movie was really good, and it was very original.
Yeah.
So are the thrillers considered scary movies or
Yeah,
just
you
scary?
can consider a thriller, horror. Those are like, it's not the same thing,
yeah.
but it's the same. It provokes the same kind of energy.
Okay, because I'm more along the Final Destination line.
Oh,
I
see,
love
that's
those movies.
That's more gore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
more
gore.
gore, but I like those kind. I like that movie.
I can't.
All of the Final Destinations, I'm into all of them.
Those
They're pretty
movies
good.
make me want to throw the fuck up. I mean, you're seeing people getting their head chopped off.
I mean,
and
it's fake,
limbs.
though.
Oh, it's
a
that
movie.
Saw. Oh my god, I can't. None of those movies.
Really?
That don't. Nah.
Well, not the Saws. I'll give it to you with the Saws. That could be a little nauseating. It's a little bit graphic.
Didn't Eddie Murphy like produce the newest Saw?
Did he?
What?
Somebody,
I didn't hear that.
I didn't know that.
some comedian.
The latest one?
Well, supposed to. I don't know if it ever came out, but I know it was supposed to happen.
Oh wow.
How would that have
I
gone?
mean, I don't know, but I did hear that they were making a new Final Destination. Now that you're talking about, they're supposed to be bringing out another Saw. I did hear that they were supposed to bring out another Final Destination.
I don't know. Final Destination
But it never
1
came out.
was everything. 2 was
I liked all of them. Which
3
one was
was
two?
water.
Was two the
I think that was on with the roller coaster, right?
No, I think two was the one with the logs on the freeway, right?
I quit counting after 1.
Oh my
All
God.
of it was where we at on the cuss countdown?
Greg, it's like
Cuss
I
countdown.
don't know.
All of it was bullshit.
You know
Well-
what? You know what really is scary?
What?
That thing on your head.
What do you mean?
I don't know what's going on here, but
Oh.
that should be its own scary movie.
I'm a wizard, witch, warlock, whatever. I do spells, so that's what that's for the spells. So, subscribe.
So be nice, motherfucker.
What about you? What are your top 3?
My top 3. I mean, you got two out of my top 3.
In order
actually.
though. What is the order you would put them in?
In the order I would put them in. Okay, I would say, Insidious first. Because it was good. I just think it set the tone and the bar pretty high for scary movies coming after that movie.
Hell yeah. Anything.
'Cause it was pretty good.
James Wan produced that,
Yeah,
right?
James Wan. I feel like all top 3 were all James Wan productions.
If you guys
On my list.
ever see anything by James Wan, watch it. You will not be disappointed.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Even if it's not like scary or the scariest thing you ever saw or like on your top 3 list, it's still a decent movie. You know what I mean? I think. Yeah. Okay. So let me go. So number 2 would be would it be Conjuring? Nah, it wouldn't be Conjuring. Number 2 for me would be that movie with Bagul. I always forget the freaking
Sinister.
name. Sinister.
with the kids.
Yeah, just the first one. I just really liked that movie, and it wasn't even that like scary, like it made me jump out of my skin kind of scary. It was the kind of scary like it just made me like I got like bumps like on the back of my neck, like
You
I
got
got
bumps on
chills.
you?
It just gives you like chills, you know.
Didn't you just get cured for some bumps somewhere?
See, you said you wasn't gonna bring that up on camera.
My bad. It's Halloween. It's a
I
trick or a
am
treat.
cured for any of the ladies that's wondering. I'm cured.
I don't believe that what you had was curable.
And this tutu is only for quick access.
I believe that tutu is to cover up them bumps. That's what I believe.
That too.
Anyway, my top 3.
Wait, Craig. Let me get to number 3.
Oh,
Look at you jumping the gun.
Number 3
Man.
is Conjuring.
you want to talk about the motherfucking bumps and shit?
Number 3 was Conjuring. But Conjuring, the reason why I like Conjuring too, I'm gonna say this. Again, I just feel like it really set the tone for those style of movies. Like you saw introduction of Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren, and it just kind of made it feel like these like they're real people for one. So all of these stories are supposed to be loosely based on the truth. So it's like, damn, it makes it even more, a little bit scary because you're like, this is not even just out of somebody's mind. Like this is something that's based in reality.
I've seen the pictures. You see the pictures around? On
Yeah,
the internet?
yeah. I've seen the pictures, but the pictures don't even make me like scared. The pictures defeats the movie. Like it's sad to watch the movie first and then go back and look at all the facts of Ed and Lorraine, because then you're like, what the fuck? They were scared of a freaking what's the dirty doll, the Andy doll,
The Annabelle doll.
whatever it was. It was like
It was
a
a
little
rag
Raggedy
doll.
Ann.
Raggedy
Raggedy
Ann.
Ann. Like you were scared of Raggedy Ann. Like they don't even got no like.
Throw that little motherfucker against the wall.
Yeah. Like Annabelle was definitely more scarier than
Yeah.
the Raggedy Ann one. The reality
Yeah.
of what they
For
based
real.
it off of.
Absolutely. Craig, what about you? What are your top 3 movies? Scary movies.
Like I said, I like Final Destination type of vibe.
Okay.
But I gotta
That's a
go.
good one.
I gotta go throwback. The effects wasn't all that, but the plot and everything was the shit. Halloween.
Ooh.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I still hit it
Okay.
today. I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh. Jamie Curtis old as hell. Like,
She 50, 11 years old, but I still hit it.
yeah, for real.
I hit it off of old memories.
You gonna break a hip?
That pussy gonna get all dust.
She gonna need a hip replacement after I get through.
She gonna need more than that.
She thinks she the Scream Queen. Oh.
You're gonna get for a reason to be the Scream Queen.
Right. Or she may just be so vast in every sexual aspect, you might blow your motherfucking mind, Craig. Whole head pop off. Poof.
You ain't scared me.
Couple of honorable mentions though, because there are some really good movies that just hasn't made the top 3 for me personally, but that scared the shit out
Wait,
of me.
I think Craig had one more though, no?
You have one more, Craig?
I don't. All the rest of them suck.
Okay.
All right. Have you guys ever seen Dark Skies?
Oh, that's a good movie.
So it's actually an alien movie.
Well, don't tell the people because you're gonna spoil it.
Spoiler.
Alert.
See how I did that?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Spoil
So
it.
I say Dark Skies, The Uninvited,
Okay.
Absolutely, The Uninvited.
I love The Uninvited. That twist at the end, I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to spoil it like he did the other movie for you guys.
They already fast forwarding this part.
But it's a really good freaking movie. The end just has like a major twist, like a real good mind fuck. I love a good mind fuck movie. That movie is a really good mind fuck. So
Craig, don't say anything.
think about it.
I was fighting it.
I appreciate it. Jesus.
There's a show on Netflix, brand new show, The Haunting at Bly Manor.
Oh, that show was good.
That show was great.
cool.
Great scary movie. If you guys ain't doing that later tonight, watch that.
Yeah, at least get into the
Absolutely watch that.
first episode.
Yeah, let's
First
finish
couple
it up.
It's
episodes.
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Especially if you're
You know I can't watch Netflix.
Yeah,
if you're-
because
What?
Every time I put on Netflix, I get horny. Me and the bitch just sit
Oh,
there and
right.
end up
I
doing
forgot that was your
shit that
problem.
ain't got nothing to do with the movie.
no, what happens is every time he puts on Netflix, it turns off because he has our account, and you can't have two
And
people
you
watching
can't
at
be
the same
watching
time.
our shit. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You trying to fuck up all my pussy. You trying to fuck up all my fame pussy. I
Ain't
see what you're
no
doing.
Netflix and chill for you, Craig.
Right. Netflix will figure out who got a login.
Another
Alright.
good movie,
Go ahead.
Fantasy Island.
Oh yeah. I like Fantasy.
You
Island.
guys check
was
that
pretty
movie
good.
out. It's I wouldn't say it's necessarily scary. It's very much
It's not
a thriller.
scary at all.
It's gonna have you on edge of your seat.
It's more suspenseful than anything
Yeah.
else.
Absolutely.
But it's good.
And that Hansel and Gretel movie.
Oh yeah, that was
Gretel and
very
Hansel.
suspenseful.
Gretel and Hansel.
That
That's
was
what it's
that
called.
was like hardcore suspense. Like that had me lingering. Like, okay, what the fuck is gonna happen?
Oh yeah, that's
That was a
gonna,
good movie,
That's
though.
gonna make me recant my statement about number 3. I
Go
like
ahead.
Scream 1.
Oh, that was a good movie.
At that for its time, Scream
Yeah,
1
that
was
was a
the
good
shit.
movie. That was a good movie. Good enough to put a show on what they did a show on MTV, right? They did a Scream like an actual show
Oh, I
of
don't
the
know
Scream
about
movie.
that.
Yeah, it's on MTV.
You gotta remember, I'm younger than
I
you.
watched it. You're trying it because that show came out like 3 years ago, so you're really trying it. But I mean, it was all right. It was cool. If you into Scream and you like all the twists and all that stuff in
I
there,
was on the edge of my seat. I
was
didn't know
cool.
who the hell the killer was, and I'm usually good at
you
it.
should watch the show. Watch the show. You might like it, Craig.
What do you mean, Scream Queens?
No, not Scream Queens. The show. It's called Scream. It's on MTV, I think.
Sounds like a flop to me because I never heard it.
They didn't water
Right.
it down, man.
Well, they probably did. I'm pretty sure they did. I only watched
I
one
know they
episode.
watered down 2 and 3. Where did they go? They're like on Scream 18 now. All the rest of them
I
sucked
do
after
not
that.
know. Yeah, they were all trash after the first one.
What about I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Oh, that was pretty good.
That shit was
pretty
trash, Craig. Come on.
good. For its time, today it sucks
were like-
because it's better shit to game.
Right,
For
right,
its
right,
time,
right,
it was okay.
'Cause that's what I'm saying. I think so. What Craig is saying, I really agree with that because when those movies came out, it set the tone for that type of scary movie to now become popular. And those movies were like made over and over and over and over again. And you see, they made like 13 Screams. They made like 5. Was it How'd You Get Away with Summer or whatever the summer thing, whatever that.
I know what you did last time.
Yeah. They like 7 or 8 of those things. So I mean,
They don't know
those
how to write
movies were,
scary
like,
movies no
Those
more.
movies
Nah,
got popular.
they don't.
I
stayed
watched
the
this shit
same.
about some text message bullshit. I wanted to break
Oh
my
yeah,
TV.
that movie was stupid as hell.
Oh, wait a minute. I
The
seen
Unfriend-
that.
Unfriend or
yeah,
whatever?
Some
That
about
was
That
one,
shit
too.
was
Yeah.
a waste of cameras and lights.
Yeah, that movie was
absolutely
stupid.
was. It absolutely was. Like,
There's a
what
bunch
the
of
fuck was
dumb
the point?
movies. A really a big chunk of dumbass scary movies came out, just one after the other for like the past like 4 years.
Horrible. Well, let us know what you guys think down below. Let us know your favorite scary movie.
Yeah.
And give us suggestions.
Comment.
It's Halloween. We want to see some scary shit tonight. Let us know.
Yeah, tell me.
what
Even
to
the
watch.
foreign ones, I'll watch something with some
subtitles?
With some subtitles, I don't mind.
I
so
do.
yeah, definitely.
Nobody
So-
said nothing about Jason. I can't believe it.
Jason was horrible.
That was horrible. Come on, man.
Jason was so bad.
Oh, boy.
It was just like watching softcore porn.
I like it.
Basically.
I just didn't know
That's
how the
why I
hell
liked
somebody
it.
could walk that slow and catch any motherfucking body.
Yo, for
Jason,
real.
Michael Myers, they both was walking on the same.
That nigga run through 3
2
fields,
seconds.
2 farms, 1 building,
Turn
and
around,
still
right
catch
there.
him, and he walking.
But I'm gonna tell you though, Jason had the creepiest music. The creepiest music. Jason was the
Yeah.
That was Jeepers Creepers.
no, that's
No?
Jason. Boy,
I don't know. I mean, listen.
that's Jason.
I was a
Jason.
kid when
That
y'all was
music-
watching these
That
things.
music made you keep the light on.
Yeah, that Jason had the creepy music.
What was his backstory?
Jason's backstory: he died at the camp.
Yeah, didn't he drown?
He drowned, and he came back because the mom was like crazy or something like that, and I think she had him killing people, and then I think he eventually killed her, and then he just after that he just went on a killing rampage, and he was killing like all the teenagers that kept on having sex all the time because they weren't paying attention to the kids.
Okay, I just got one more question. Whose ass do I whoop over that Freddy versus Jason bullshit?
I actually really like that movie.
I fucking hated that shit.
It's one of those movies like I love to hate. I love to hate. Like
Didn't
it's
them niggas
stupid,
end up
but
outer space or something?
I always end up watching it.
Somebody
Did
end
they
up outer space or something?
That was
They ended up in
Jason.
space?
It was Jason.
I
In,
was
Jason
mad
in
I
outer
made it
space.
that
It
far
was
into the
so
movie.
dumb.
So the nigga was in space.
Floating around,
Killing
but he
what?
was also
Moon
killing the
rocks?
people. No, because it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be like the future. Then the people were in the future, and then he came, and then he started killing
It was
everybody
horrible.
on the
I
moon
wanted,
base.
I
Or
wanted
whatever
to
the fuck
murder
it was.
somebody after that movie.
Yeah,
I
it
wanted
was
to murder
so
somebody after I
dumb.
seen it.
It sounds dumb. I've never
movie
seen
was
it,
dumb.
never heard of it, but that sounds like the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, that was dumb. It's just about as dumb as Leprechaun in the Hood. Have you ever seen Leprechaun in the Hood?
I like the Leprechaun in the
man.
Hood, and I also like the
Oh
little
my
Pinocchio
God.
movie where he was a killer and a little suit.
Oh my God, those movies were all trash.
Those
Yeah,
movies
are all
Leprechaun
trash.
was overrated, man. We didn't have,
Yeah,
we didn't have
Leprechaun
better
was
going on.
too much. That was freaking awful.
I thought it was great.
I think it was I think honestly, I feel like Leprechaun. They tried to ride the success of using midgets to scare people. Or sorry,
Can't
not
say that.
midgets. That's so wrong. I'm so
Little
sorry, people.
motherfuckers.
Little people using little people to try to scare people, and I feel like that's what they tried to do because. Think about it. It was Leprechaun, and then
I'm
with
sorry.
the Leprechaun
I can't
around
even
that
listen
time,
to you because
it
I'm still
was
hearing Craig saying little motherfuckers.
Oh my God,
That wasn't better.
that was not better, Craig. What was it? Chucky, Child's Play.
There goes
Child's
our
Play
song.
was also
That's the movie
that
they
was
fucked
also
up
a
forever.
small person.
Have
Yeah,
y'all seen this retarded ass little
the
dog they
remake.
got out there?
You seen the remake?
I want to.
Oh God!
Did you guys see the remake?
I hate watching remakes that make me want to do my own movie about a bear that was watching the movie that was so bad he went out and killed everybody. He was fucking fine.
The Haunting on Craig Street.
The Haunting on Craig Street.
I want to stab the whole cast in the neck with a sharp bone.
Craig on Fremont.
Craig on Fremont. Boom! Take you back to your roots. Make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Shit. Hell
No,
yeah.
that those movies were awful though, Craig. I'm not even mad at you for saying all of that because that movie was awful. The remake of Child's Play, what they tried to, I don't know what they tried to do.
That shit was horrible.
Some things you just gotta leave alone.
Yes.
You really just gotta
just
leave it
can't
alone.
touch 'em.
You just
or
gotta let it
at
lay.
least bring the old damn doll back. It was that little retarded piece of shit doll. I couldn't get into nothing about the movie.
He was so the song. What was the song he was singing? He was like, "I am your best friend."
You gonna make me
It
stab
wasn't
somebody
even
right
scary.
now?
It was just like
Charlie
stupid.
the buddy or something.
Yeah.
That was
Like
stupid.
I am your buddy.
Let's talk about somebody else before I stab one of you. niggas.
Well, speaking of scary shit, this year, 2020 looks different. Halloween looks different. Everything is just so different.
Yeah.
We have a thing where every year we do something fucking out of this world for Halloween. It's either Fright Fest or some kind of haunted house, some kind of haunted hayride, and
Right.
I don't feel like
Just some sort of attraction.
2020 has been a haunted house by itself.
Yeah, for real.
it has been its own horror
Yeah.
show.
I was gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna take everything off my number one list, off my number 3 list,
And put
and
2020.
2020 as number 1. Just a reality show.
Let me tell you
2020.
something. American Horror Story is going to make something about that shit.
They should.
It's got
American Horror Story
2020.
You cannot
'Cause
talk
this
about
has been
scary
American
stuff
Horror
without
Story.
mentioning American Horror Story,
Hell yeah.
actually, because that's really freaking just good
Exactly.
style. And it's
Yeah.
been on for so many years.
Hell yeah. Come on, man.
Everybody
Come
loves
on.
American Horror Story. You had to see at least one season.
At least one.
At
At least
season.
one.
I,
if you do-
I haven't
Watch one with
You
the
haven't
extras.
seen any seasons, Greg, of American Horror Story?
any. It didn't. The title didn't grab me.
Oh,
If the pictures and the title don't grab me, I'm not fucking with it.
See, what would be awesome as fuck is if American Horror Story teamed up with Universal Studios and did like one of them scary haunted houses based on one of their
that'd be
shows.
cool. That would be cool.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, circling back to what we were talking about, what you were talking about there with the events that we usually do for Halloween. Those hay rides and those honestly, Fright Fest, no,
Trash.
never again. I
Trash.
would never ever in my life do
Fright
that.
Fest
trash,
wasn't
trash.
good.
That was not good. It was
Spoiler
the
alert for the
worst.
world. Do not go to Fright
It
Fest.
is the worst. Like,
What
it was
was wrong with it?
horrible.
Everything. Well, okay, so we used to live in Jersey, right? So the closest amusement park was Six Flags in New Jersey. And we used to go to
Six Flags Great Adventure, right?
Great Adventures. Yeah, we used to go all the time.
It's
'cause
horrible.
It was boring, but, we had nothing else to do. So we
Yeah.
went. Decided to go one year for Fright Fest. Horrible. One of the rides that we went on, let me tell you what this bitch did. There was a witch that was dressed up. It was like a haunted hayride kind of thing, y'all. Haunted hayride. You sit down, everyone's in the cart and whatever. This bitch comes up on the thing, on the hayride ride.
Oh yeah.
And she just sits down and she's like,
She
I don't want to be here. I just want to get my money and go home. And I was
also,
like, what the fuck?
She was supposed to be the leader of the thing. Like
She
she
was
was supposed to be
the-
like our tour guide.
The head witch.
For the hayride.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to be like setting the tone for the scary.
Funky
And the
ass
whole
bitch.
time she was just on there complaining about how she wanted to get off of work.
Yep.
She was tired of this job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
You should have just started choking the bitch. They would have thought it was part of the show. They would have clapped.
for real.
absolutely
Seriously, they
would've.
probably would have.
They would have believed that. I could put my acting on to be or not to be.
To slap the shit out of the bitch or not to slap the shit out of this bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, she
Powder
was
in
trash.
hand.
That's the question.
It was horrible. And then nobody had on like decent makeup. They all, it was just like, come in, grab your mask, get outside.
One
Go
of the
scare the
guys, one of the guys that dressed up as Freddy Krueger, I guess he was trying to like hop on and,
Oh, yeah,
and
he was
be
trying to be
cool.
cool.
So he tried to like slide. This nigga just busted his ass.
All his shit.
I was just like, sorry guys, sorry guys. What
Rolled
is-
and some more shit on the back of the truck. He
Nothing
was like,
scary about
really,
it.
sir?
Nothing scary about it.
Yeah, my last experience with a haunted house was bullshit.
What was that? What was that like?
I went through there with this little freak, so we walking through it. And nobody was scary. They was like raw. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And then at the end is this long ass slide where you go back outside. You get to outside, and they got these little straw things filled with air. They like going all over the place. And one of them popped me in the motherfucking eye. I was pissed. I had to slide down the slide. One watery ass eye closed. It was horrible.
Oh
Wait,
my
where was
God.
this at?
In Kansas City,
Boy.
I shouldn't have to say no more after that.
I actually went to a haunted house, and I think you would have enjoyed this haunted house, Craig. It was very perverted. There was this witch lady thing. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was some kind of witch lady thing. And all you hear is, come into my pussy. Come in. So she literally...
Wait, what's the address?
It was in the Lower East Side, if you're ever interested.
This is New York.
I'm
New York.
asking for a couple friends.
But wait, it gets better. It gets better. So the lady saying, come into the pussy, whatever. So we walking through, she's going through the thing, and she literally takes us through this, I guess it's like a big bouncy house thing. And it had a very small opening. And you had to squeeze through it, and you were literally inside of a vagina.
Okay, I'm turned
And then
on.
you had arms. No, you wouldn't be turned on because there was
Like
fucking
a blown
hands and
up?
shit growing, grabbing at you.
Ew,
while
through
you're
the
inside.
vagina?
Yeah, and you got to squeeze through this little tight thing.
I
Oh,
fuck with two
God.
bitches named Brittany. The same thing happened with don't scare me easy.
So you had arms and shit in the V that you was in.
That's not even.
Come
Was
on.
all kind of niggas still in there, lost and shit.
Got any treats? I mean, it's Halloween, trick or treat.
Oh
Got any
my
treats out of there?
God.
No, just tricked.
That's what it sound like.
You look like you've been tricked.
Or at least been a trick.
Yes.
Ow.
Craig don't trick.
Well, you know what? Shout out to Universal Studios because every year they do their Fright Night thing.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's poppin'.
actually scary. That's
Yes.
actually scary. That's pretty good. When they do like that zombie run thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the different little themes. The Fright Fest that we went to in California, that was better than the one at Six
Come
Flags.
on, that was
That was better than the
horrible.
one in New Jersey, but it was still really bad.
No, that was horrible.
It was
That
still really
horrible.
bad.
Honestly,
Remember the monster came
the
running up to me?
Hollywood one?
Yeah,
No,
no.
we went to the one in the Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah, Magic
in
Mountain.
California.
Oh.
And we went to the Fright Fest there, and the monster came running up to me like super fast, and he stopped, and he was like,
Scared.
"Boo," and then he walked away. I was like, "What the fuck? Was I supposed to like jump?"
I would have said, boo, you fired.
I just kept on walking, like, "All right, well."
Honestly.
But I mean, at least the
knock-
rides go
the
backwards.
The farm
though.
thing in California. I heard that had some pretty good reviews.
Which one?
Farm
The
thing?
Knoxville Farm or something
Oh,
like that.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm. They actually have like it's not Scary Farm, and the whole entire park, they put up all these different like
Little mazes. or
little
some shit?
mazes and they're all haunted mazes and like the haunted houses, but they're really scary. Like they're super scary.
Let me ask you a
they're
question
huge.
before you even talk about how scary it was, because you have a habit of doing this.
Yeah.
How old were you when you went?
Oh, that's the thing. I was like 13, so
See?
it might not be
That
as
don't
scary.
count.
So
That
I
don't
don't
count.
know anymore. But
If you could scare
From
a
what I
13-year-old, you pretty good at scaring.
Yeah, and I was scared, but I
Little
was
13-year-old
always
bastards
cool.
ain't
Though.
scared of nothing.
Yeah, I was always cool about it. I would be scared, but I would just keep on pushing.
I think that Universal Studios, I feel like they have the best kind of haunted houses. Last year, unfortunately, we weren't able to do it, but they had Us.
That was
you
Us
guys remember that movie Us?
We did the virtual tour though.
We did the virtual tour, and I felt like I was there.
Movie.
Oh,
that was
boy.
such a good.
It was a hell of a experience on YouTube for me watching because I wasn't there. But it was scary as fuck. It was. I know that if I was there, I would have peed on myself, and I probably would have punched somebody because of my, my reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like people popping up on me.
Yeah, because that's how they like all blended into the scene and shit, and doing like they do that camouflage makeup, and then they jump out and scare you out of like the walls.
If I see that black ass bitch in real life, I'm gonna be scared too.
With them scissors coming at you.
I think it was that rough ass hair I was scared of.
That's fucked up, Craig.
That's very fucked up.
That was a good movie though. That
It
was
was
a
a
really
good
good movie. I don't
movie.
think it was scary at all.
It wasn't scary.
But it was really good.
Good
It was
plot.
an original concept.
Very
Yeah,
good plot.
very
Plot
original.
twist.
Good plot. Very
I
good
go
plot
for that. I
twist.
ain't been scared since ever. Yeah, you know it's been a long time when you take the foe off the motherfucker.
But you know what? That movie was great for the culture because that's one of the first
Yeah.
predominantly black
Yeah.
thriller movies
Yeah.
that we have.
Because even Candyman, it wasn't like it wasn't a black movie. It was
No.
just he was a black
He was a
bad
black
guy. Yeah,
Yep.
the villain, whatever.
I just hope that they don't go ahead and fuck around and make no Antebellum exhibit.
No,
I don't know
because
if
that
you guys
movie was not
seen-
that good.
The movie was not good. Shout out to Janelle Monáe, but it
That
didn't
movie
work
was
for
not
me.
good. Yeah, she's great. She's great at what she does. She's a great singer, dancer, actor with triple threat. She's great. But that movie, no.
No,
Nah,
absolutely
nah,
not.
nah, nah.
I won't tell you guys what it's about. Normally I would, but I don't want to give no spoiler
It
alerts.
was so stupid.
Yeah.
The concept, even the idea of it was just dumb as fuck. Like it's so you can poke so many. It's like Swiss cheese. You can poke all the holes. Like you can. It's horrible. It's not. It's not that great.
Craig, you seen that movie?
I haven't. That's why I'm quiet. You know I ain't quiet too often.
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
I mean, you ain't missed
But
nothing.
yeah, you're not missing nothing, Craig. But check it out. Just watch it just for the sake of watching it.
Yeah, you guys
'cause
watch the movie.
Everything,
I don't like
everything
wasting my
deserves
weed on
a good enough watch.
I don't like wasting my weed on bunk movies.
Nah, but that's when it's the best because you really have something to talk about.
No,
Like you really could talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You
because
really could talk about
I
it.
watched it high and I was looking at it like, oh my god, that blood.
I be
That looks
wanting.
like
I be
paint.
wanting to write the producer.
But
And
we
say,
was ready to talk about it as soon as we finished watching. We was ready to talk about
I want to write the producer and say, "Nigga, you owe me $40
$40.
Where was you going for $40? Yeah.
for my eighth that I wasted on that movie trying to make it good."
My guy.
Nigga, you owe me $40,
You
Stephen
blow
King.
through a whole eight. And what you buying $40 eighth from? Where are you buying $40 eighth from?
I got
should
my
say.
spots. Holler at me after the show.
Yeah, please. Hook me up.
$40. I mean, that's like some trash stuff.
Yeah, do something.
But-
Like better not be no gang of C's up in there either, Craig.
I usually get my weed on Peasy on the block. On Peasy over there on the block. He
Oh,
be
yeah.
having some good weed.
I get my weed from him too. So yeah,
Yeah,
we all right.
cool.
All right,
I
that's
like
cool.
that block. That's a good
I fucks
block.
with you, Craig.
Wait a minute, how much he charging y'all for the eighth?
I mean,
He
he
never charged us.
he never charged us. I mean,
I was just wondering where you got a $40 eighth
What
from.
the fuck? I'll be right back.
we'll come back fast. And guys, let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you usually do on Halloween. This year is a little different. We can't do
Yeah.
as much as we want to do.
Yeah.
So let us know what you usually do on Halloween. And
And while you're doing that comment, make sure you subscribe. All
so
right.
you can't say you didn't see it. All right, now I have a random ass question for you guys.
All right.
What is the worst thing to get while trick or treating?
The worst thing to get while trick or treating? Prunes.
Prunes?
Prunes.
You've gotten prunes before.
I've gotten prunes before.
No way.
I've gotten individually wrapped prunes, like one prune, a big one too. It was a plum just turning into a prune, and it boom right in my bag. And I was like, and I had on a popping cell phone costume.
A cell phone costume? What year was this?
Cell phone costume.
What year was this?
Like I don't know, 1999.
So you was a
That
Nokia.
motherfucker was a flip phone pager. What the
I
fuck?
was a flip.
He was a
phone.
big ass
It was
Nokia.
a big. No, it wasn't even a flip. I'm lying. It wasn't a flip. It was one of them big back phones that look like a remote.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
a Nokia. With the game Snake on it.
Probably.
That was you.
It didn't have no screen, so there was no snake.
Oh, God, so you
It
just
was
had a
just
shit
numbers.
phone.
Yeah. Just a big ass number phone.
You had a burner. You was a burner phone.
No, boy, that has a screen.
you was a burner phone.
That nigga
phone
was
got
the
a
phone
screen,
you
boy.
sell weed off of. That's it.
I was just one of them big 1980 phones
Oh boy.
with the backpack.
Oh boy. So you needed a whole ass bag for your phone.
My shit was cute.
I
That was
heard
a cute ass motherfucking thing. I deserve better than a prune. I'm never gonna forget that. But prunes is up there on the list. That's
I would have
number
threw that
one.
motherfucker at her house. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, for real. If I was at your Craig, we would have done some things. Cause
Give me a
prunes,
prune if you want to, bitch.
Come on.
We'll egg your house till next October 31st, bitch.
Get all
Yeah,
this
definitely
candy.
got a prune.
Do you want me to shit it all out? Come on. That defeats
And
the
it was an
purpose.
old lady too.
Of course.
It was an old lady too.
There's no excuse.
Yeah.
I used to.
Bitch could at least came with some
It
butterscotch. or
wasn't.
something.
It wasn't an excuse. Because usually old people give you the big ass candies because they're old and they're nice. They ain't got nobody else in the house, you know. So you get a king size something from an old person.
King size
That was real
butterscotch.
fucked up. She gave me that prune. But go ahead. What's your worst thing?
I'm gonna go say, the worst thing you can get while trick or treating is batteries, kidnapped, or raped.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to.
Also,
I don't want none
all
of
of
that
those
shit to happen.
things. Yeah. Also, all those
Worst thing
things.
you get. Don't put that in my bag.
That's right. That's right up there with the prune.
Elaborate, Craig, because this seems kind of personal for you.
Were you raped? Trick or
Kidnapped?
treating?
Okay, it was a long time ago. like 89. I was just a little bear then, and
Don't think you were manufactured then.
motherfucker, a little girl grabbed me up, and I ended up in somebody's car. I didn't know where I was, and her parents were shooting up while they was driving.
Oh,
my
Lord.
It was a horrible experience.
Oh, Craig, I'm sorry to hear all of that. For
It's
you.
cool because now I keep the 8 on me when I go trick or treating.
Did
All
you
right,
at least
well,
Did you
hey.
at least get some candy or some shit? Like, did you get any treats? Did you get any tricks?
I felt like I got tricked that time. It wasn't a treat. That was just I got tricked.
Always a trick, huh?
Yeah, I had to tuck and roll, and we was on the highway, and I counted to 10, opened the door, and just got up out that motherfucker, man.
What exit was it, Craig?
It was the exit. Wherever, that was the one.
Because fuck around, you gonna be right back on Fremont Street dealing with shit.
I mean, that's where he was because that's where I found him. So,
Nigga found me hitchhiking.
You got me.
he was not hitchhiking. I
Hitchhike
told you
bear.
this story already. Somebody was forcingly trying to get rid of this bear.
So you gave me a used ass talking bear for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. You are
She
so
was
romantic.
she was just mad.
I cleaned him. I threw him in the washing machine. I took off the scraped up knee pads that he had on. God knows what he was doing with the knee pads.
She was mad because I wanted to fuck the shit out of her. Like, you want to cuddle with me every night and think I ain't gonna try to do something?
I think you've seen her. She's always on Fremont Street too. It's the lady that's in the wheelchair, and then she has like the sign that says "I used to be a stripper." She has
Oh, the lady
real
with the big ass
saggy
titties.
boobs. Yeah. She was like, "Can
Yeah.
you please take this bear?"
That's your mama, Greg.
That
She's
ain't
somebody.
That ain't my mama. She used to do weird shit with me, and she thought I never let her know I could talk, so she would just be so nasty. She'd get drunk and be humping me, and the shit she whisper in my ear about bottles in her ass. Next subject. I'm about that.
Well, listen, Craig. If you're looking for her, she's still on Fremont Street.
I'm running from her.
Man,
All right. Well, we'll definitely have a talk about that at another day.
we'll talk about that.
We gonna press charges.
I don't know what you're trying to do. She might press charge against you, but we'll touch that another time.
We'll touch
so,
back on that.
I'll kill that bitch.
so
So-
tell me, Will, what were the worst things that you've ever received in your trick or treat bag?
I think getting pennies.
Pennies?
Yeah, pennies. So,
And
so
you didn't throw them at the window?
We're gonna get into that.
Oh, okay.
So when I was a kid, in New York, we used to go out to Long Island.
Not New York, but New York. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, in New York.
Fuck the R.
Yes, we don't pronounce that.
That
Yeah,
shit don't even
but
exist over there.
we used to go out to Long Island to trick or treat, or we would go to the mall. So my mom would take us to the mall first. We would do the mall trick or treating because the stores give out the candy and whatever.
Okay.
And then we would go to Long Island because it was the suburbs. So
Right.
people in the suburbs, they got the best candy. So we used to go there, and I used to get pennies. They used to literally put pennies in the shit. And
Wow.
what the fuck? Like, it wasn't even something that could amount to 5 cents. I can't even get a fucking lollipop or anything.
So
with this
that
shit.
sounds like to me that they knew you were not from that neighborhood. So
When
they
we
was
went
like,
to the white hood, I mean the
about to give this
suburbs.
guy pennies.
I had when they gave money, they gave like $20, $50 sometimes.
Shit, I should have been trick or
I
treating
never
with
got
you.
no money from no. I lived in the suburbs. I was raised and born and raised in the suburbs of California.
Yeah, didn't you get
And
toothbrushes and shit
I never.
for Halloween?
Yeah, I used to get like toothbrushes. Sometimes I would get like.
funky bitch would.
Listen, I'd take a toothbrush. Ain't nothing wrong with toothbrush. You need a toothbrush. You need to keep a
Don't
toothbrush.
nobody
on
want no
you.
toothbrush when we looking for the Snickers and the Twix and Butterfingers and shit.
Well, you know you was gonna get that. I always got that, but I got a toothbrush. I would get like all the good candies. I never got no fucking nasty ass candy corn.
You was a nice kid.
I never got no shitty stuff. And
I
I
was
was
the
always
kinda
so
kid you didn't
fucking
wanna
cute.
piss off.
Like they always want to give me nice stuff.
You said what?
You was a nice kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of kid were you?
I'm the kind of kid that would have sharpened that toothbrush on the end and came around the back door and stabbed that bitch.
That'll turn into a fucking 60 Days in episode.
Right. Do you what now? You know why that lady was really trying to get rid of this baby.
I was trying
She
to get
was
just for
terrified.
the record. I got
She
rid of
was
that bitch.
scared.
Bitch had me.
Somebody please.
That bitch
take
had me
this
smelling
bitch.
like Salem cigarettes and cougar twat every night. I shook that bitch.
In apartment 5B.
Oh my god.
Well, guys, let us know. Let us know what you think down below. What is the worst
What is
thing?
the worst thing you can get? What's the worst thing you have gotten?
Yes, because I'm interested.
It's not even that what you can get, because you can get all types of shit. But what's the worst thing
Candy
that
corn.
you did get? Yeah, I hate candy. Oh my god, I
Fuck outta
hate
here.
Candy corn.
I
hate that
love
shit.
candy corn.
It's like somebody took wax and then put sugar in it.
Exactly.
I'm not about to eat no sweet ass candy.
I'm not about to eat no candy I can light up a dark area with. I'm not about to do that.
Absolutely not. You're not about to give me no candle to eat and then tell me that it's candy.
Let me tell you something. And my husband could vouch. I love candy corn.
It's
Okay.
nasty as fuck.
I love candy corn. I love butterscotch candy. I like them little old lady strawberry things that they
Yeah.
used to. The old ladies always have in the purse at church.
Oh, I like them. I like them.
See, boom. Yeah,
Unless they been in the purse too long, they taste like the purse when you eat it.
When they taste like
Taste like makeup and
like
shit.
white diamonds.
It should taste like makeup, condoms.
Like old lady perfume.
Wait, but what the hell is y'all beef with candy corn?
That shit is nasty.
Let me tell you something, okay? The candies that you just named are all candies exclusively sold only at the 99-cent only store. That's a problem.
Oh,
They
come
sell
on.
99-cent only store still sell Mondo juice. They still sell all the kangaroos, Dunkaroos. They still sell all the old shit that you can't buy no more. That's a problem. You're eating old ass candy.
Come on.
They ain't revamped that
No.
shit since ever.
It got you it turned him slowly into a nana.
I love candy corn.
I'm
You
gonna
know
stop
what?
calling it
Banana
candy
candies.
corn. I'm just gonna call it corn from now on.
You know what? I'll eat the candy corn. If y'all go
No,
trick or
because I
treating today,
actually really like corn. That's the fucked up thing too. They picked a really good, delicious vegetable.
You gonna eat that shit with your baked chicken?
Right. I love corn. I love corn. And I'm like, oh, candy corn. Oh my god, let me taste this.
candy corn.
And then you taste it, you're
flavored
like, ew,
chicken.
what the fuck? What did I just eat?
Imagine.
No,
candy corn
I
flavored
think Will is
chicken.
trying to make me
likes
throw up in my
candy
mouth
corn.
a little bit.
No, I'm just trying to get
Yeah,
y'all on the
for real.
bandwagon. I mean, no.
There's no
Listen.
bandwagon. Though.
Yes, there's a big bandwagon. If y'all like candy corn, please leave a couple of cornels in the comments down below and
Yeah.
show
If you
And-
don't
and
like
love.
it, leave the sick
Tell us
face.
what other candies you can purchase from the 99-cent store.
Come on, you can get a whole bunch of shit from the 99-cent store.
Yeah, you
And
can.
You do.
You can. But will you eat it?
Yes.
And will you like it?
Yes.
No to all of them because you don't even freaking do that. So you're lying right now.
Listen, nothing is worse. Candy corn is good, okay? But nothing is
not.
worse than pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice is disgusting.
What the fuck is up with pumpkin spice?
I don't
That
know.
shit sounds so
I don't,
nasty.
I
I've
don't
never
get. I don't
tried
get
it.
the vibe. I just feel like you have to be some type of young lady
Yeah.
to enjoy it because those are the only people that I know that's like, ooh, pumpkin spice. But everybody else is like, ooh, that shit is nasty.
You'll never get a pumpkin spice latte?
Hell no. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had it one time. I got it one time just because I needed to know the hype, and I tried it and I was like, ew. What is good about this?
I didn't even
Pumpkin
wanna know the
pie
hype.
is nasty.
Ugh. Yeah.
All of that pumpkin stuff is pumpkin is nasty.
Let me tell you a story.
So,
I
ugh.
love sunflower seeds, guys. My husband can vouch. I love sunflower seeds. I fucking love it.
We
I
call
can
it
eat
policies in California.
Ghetto. But I love them. I mean, I could every flavor, everything you could possibly think of. Every time I see a new flavor of sunflower seeds, I get it. So when I was a kid, I seen that David's made pumpkin seeds, and as a kid, I didn't know that it was something different. So I was like, "Ooh, these are white sunflower seeds. Let me try these things." It was the nastiest shit I ever ate in my fucking life. Okay.
Pumpkin seeds are not nasty.
No.
They're just
Talk
flat.
about-
They're hard to eat.
Talk
but-
about throw up in the mouth. That's what pumpkin seeds gave me. Anything pumpkins are only good for carving.
Carving.
Okay.
I mean, I've literally never carved a pumpkin.
If it's not a
before.
jack-o'-lantern, I'm not fucking with it.
I agree. I agree. Pumpkin spice
Pumpkins is
lattes.
nasty.
I'm not with any.
It's
of
all
that.
nasty.
No.
I don't need no pumpkin nothing. Pumpkin, even the candles stink. Because I
Mhm.
tried smelling one at Walmart, thinking that I was gonna find something new, and it smelled awful. So I know there ain't no way that shit is good.
Well, I mean, what would
It's
you
all
expect? You go trick or treating tonight. What would you expect to get in your bag, your candy bag?
If I go trick or treating tonight, I'm probably not gonna get shit. I'm grown. Nobody gonna give me no candy.
Shit.
So what would you want? Some kind of food, meats,
Oh,
chicken?
if as an adult person,
That nigga
if
trick or
this
treat
was
for
real,
meatloaf.
yeah, because you know what? Everybody want to be vegetarian. Everybody want to be, I don't eat no meat. Blah, blah, blah. I fucking love meat. I don't fuck out of here. If I was trick or treating, I would go to all the butcher shops. Let me get a prime rib. Go ahead, throw those oxtails up in there. Let me get a pound of that shrimp. I'm gonna get all that shit. That's what the fuck I'm gonna get. I'm a real person. I need real food. I don't need no fucking candy. I don't need all that bullshit.
I'm looking for the
Give me some-
chocolate and the fruity candy. That's all I like.
You do like
Snickers,
fruity candy.
Three Musketeers, and that fruity shit.
What's your favorite chocolate?
Reese's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know, I heard
There's no wrong way to eat it. We had a lot of comment when they said that. I said, you know what? I told my freak the same thing the other day. There's no wrong way to eat it.
Well, also, that brings up something that I was just, Craig, that you just made me think about. Why would people say that you eat vagina?
I use my teeth and everything. You hear me?
Because, I mean, would it make more sense to say that you lick?
Lint lickers?
That you lick that,
But
and not eat
that's
it,
why
right?
these young girls start saying snack. They know what they were saying.
Okay, that makes more
You
sense.
just
'Cause
snack on the pussy.
to say eat, it just sounds like you're literally. I just imagine somebody like.
No, me personally,
Like, ew, you
me
really
personally,
eating
I'm
vagina?
Hannibal Lecter with the pussy.
Yeah. You gotta say it like that.
But they love it. They love it.
Now that's a scary story.
Yeah, that is a scary story. If you have survived your vagina being eaten by Craig, please comment below. Let us know.
Please don't comment. Please don't comment. I had some bad experiences and some tuna memories. Don't comment.
And if it tastes like pumpkin spice, he's your guy.
Yeah.
I will throw up. I will throw up in your pussy hole.
Oh, guys, let us know what you think down below and tell us how you feel about pumpkin spice anything.
Yeah, let me know if
Coffee,
you're one of those
tea.
people that like it, so I could know the bracket of the kind of people that actually, so I can ask you.
So we can know who to slap when we see him.
Why do you like this? Like, what the hell?
Gross. So,
And subscribe while you at it, please. Come on.
so you can't say you didn't see it.
Yeah, we need that shit to happen.
Yeah, we do. All right. So, little fun fact about Halloween, because everyone celebrates it, but no one really knows what it is and where it came from.
Right.
So, here's my trusty phone. All right. So, Halloween is an ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. I may be pronouncing that wrong, guys. Don't kill me. But it's basically where people would dress up in costumes to ward off ghosts.
Okay.
And it kind of turned into a tradition over time, into people doing trick or treating and all of that cool stuff
Right, just
that we do
evolved
today.
into something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So they thought the ghost would give one fuck if they had a sheet on with hole poke in it.
Yeah, I mean, because if you could scare them,
If
Nah,
I
I
was
guess
a
they go
ghost,
away.
I would probably
Then the
kill you
ghost wouldn't
faster.
stay.
Like, bring your dumb ass over here.
Bitch, you can't kill me. I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of true, though,
yeah.
when you think about it.
Yeah, so now you guys know the history. So now when you go trick-or-treating, you can go ahead and tell your neighbors when they give you shitty-ass candy, the
Well, ghosts are
origin-
going to come now.
Exactly.
Because you gave me shitty candy.
Ghosts is going to come to you because you gave you shitty candy and pumpkin spice shit.
And prunes.
All the little kids, if you watching this, if they give you something nasty, tell them, hey, bitch, I'm going to hunt you when I die.
Yeah. And especially when they give you stuff like candy corn.
But make sure you guys don't tell them that you got this information from us because, we
And
ain't
if
your
you get
parents.
candy corn, sprinkle a couple of nails behind their tire on your way leaving the house.
For real.
Jesus. All right, guys. So, Izzy,
Yeah.
Craig,
Yeah.
what are you guys afraid of? It's Halloween.
What am I afraid of?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of bunk
Listen.
bitches.
I am not.
You're afraid of what?
Bunk bitches.
What's a bunk bitch?
Bunk bitches.
You don't know what a bunk bitch is?
No,
Yeah.
I'm from New York. We don't have those kind of sayings.
Go ahead, Craig. Let him know what a bunk bitch is.
I'm afraid of bunk bitches. Them bitches that don't know who they are, who have to watch what's the Love and Hip Hop to know who they are and shit.
I love Love and Hip Hop.
It's a cool show, but I'm terrified of the bitches that need that to learn who they are. I'm terrified of that bitch.
I don't know.
I just had a flashback. Sorry.
You scared the shit out of me.
Flashback.
Okay, that's scary.
Don't be doing that.
Flashback. My bad.
I don't know. I'm not really scared of much. I'm definitely afraid of clowns.
Why?
I honestly, for me, I think it was because when I was a kid, there was this movie that was out, and it was like a clown, alien clowns or something like that, or outer space clowns, and the clowns came from another planet, and they came and then they just ate all the humans. Wait, like in the circus thing. I've never been to the circus. I've never had a clown at a party. I've never no.
That's why we don't go to Universal.
It's
Circus.
not my thing. I'm not into clowns. I'm not like deathly scared scared of clowns where I can't be around them.
Like behind you.
But no, that's fine. I saw the old ones, the new one.
You fake scary.
It's just a thing. Like if there was a clown in a dark alley, I'm gonna run the other direction. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna be afraid. If you know what I mean. But if a clown was walking past me, I'm not gonna be afraid of it. I'm just gonna stare at it. But I don't think that shit is funny, and I'm not into it.
So if you next time you come out the grocery store, if a clown approach you and try to rob you, it's not me. It's not me.
To my friends Ed and Art, if you guys ever in the area,
I will fuck
I know
you
guys
up.
like clowns. Come on, let's set some shit up.
If you ever met Ed, I'd be scared of clowns too.
Well, I'm afraid of the dark. I'm a 29-year-old guy that's afraid of the dark, and that's just what it. See, nah. Now y'all playing. Now y'all turn this shit back on. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, I'm feeling your. I know that you're scared. I'm feeling your motivation for the show, but whose hand is that right here?
Nigga, ain't nobody hand on you. Turn the damn lights on.
That's
Craig.
your own hand, Craig.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is my hand.
You are too high.
Shit, thank you guys. I do not
Was
like
you
the dark.
afraid?
All right, I'm
scared.
Listen, I'm a 29-year-old man that admits that he's afraid of the dark. I am so scared of the dark. When I go out at nighttime, because I like to sleep, eat, and I like to sleep, drink, and I walk down the hallways and I hear the house moving, nah, I don't like that. I feel like I see shit lurking.
Yeah,
in
he
the
get
shadows.
afraid from just the little cracks.
I need to let you know something, Will.
What?
The same thing that's in the dark is the same thing when the lights come on.
You don't know that. You don't know what's
If
lurking
it's,
in the shadows.
if it's a scary motherfucking spirit in there, it's there with the lights on or off.
Yeah, it's still gonna be there.
Yeah, but at least he won't show himself to me. I mean, you could be there in the daytime, but when the lights go off, just go, go next door. We got neighbors.
Me personally, I love when the lights go off.
Of course you do.
I like it. I like being in the dark too.
I ain't no
That
vampire.
doesn't bother me.
I ain't into that. No. Leave
It
the
make,
lights on.
it make her feel like she's doing it to a stranger. I like having the lights out.
I'm not talking about those kind of see, Craig. Oh my God.
Oh, what kind of lights was you talking about?
See, Craig, this is what I'm talking about. If you had as much sex that you talk about, you wouldn't talk about it like that.
Izzy, I be fucking. I be fucking.
That's
All right.
That
All
sounds
right.
like
You know, I'm not even going to. I believe you.
Have you ever seen somebody fuck so much they dick can detach off and on?
Oh God.
Just because I don't wear it for the show, that don't mean I ain't got one.
That's the reason.
It's in my top drawer right now,
Oh.
and I wish a bitch would.
Can we get some
Oh, my
candy or
God.
something so I could, because I'm gonna need to be on some kind of energy shit to do with this guy today.
Nah, he's good. He's happy. It's all love. Craig's just crazy like that.
Well, I mean, speaking of things that we're afraid of, do you guys believe in ghosts?
I do.
Yeah. Have you ever had any experiences?
Not really, but I did have an experience. I went through a scary shit I seen in my life was at a church.
Wait, were you high?
I was, but that had nothing to do with it. I wasn't the only person that witnessed it.
Who else witnessed it?
A homeless lady came in off the street
Okay.
to a church, and I was a little kid, and we all sitting there, and she came in and she talking like, her voice was deep like, I don't want to come out.
What?
And you know how the preachers start praying for him and laying hands on him.
Uh-huh.
They start praying for her, and she fell back. And as soon as she fell back, some white foam shit slithered out of her mouth. And, yeah.
What?
I ain't been to church ever since.
I think you was watching the movie Stigmata.
And I was there.
Well, you know what?
I shouldn't have been high in church. I think God was trying to punish me.
That's
know
what
what?
it sounded like.
I could believe you. Because my dad's a pastor, right? So my dad told me that he seen somebody levitate one day because I guess she was possessed
In
and
the
some shit.
in the church?
and he seen her like he seen her feet come off the ground and
No.
everything
In front of
mean,
everybody in the church.
Yeah.
So all the people saw this in the church.
Exorcism, Izzy. Exorcism.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what was happening.
But
Hey,
didn't
about
nobody
to start
record
speaking.
that? Because I would record that shit.
I don't think nobody was thinking to record that shit.
That's the thing about the real scary shit that happens in life. Nobody's thinking, oh, get the camera.
Exactly. They just thinking, get the fuck out of here. Well, at least if you black.
Exactly.
We trying to get the fuck up out of there because I ain't trying to stay.
They just need to see one person
Then white folks
running
be
to the
like, I
exit
wonder what makes them tick.
or walking fast. This is all black people. One person running or one person walking
We
fast.
all out.
That's it. We all out of here. That's
We
all
all
we
outta
need.
there.
What you walking for?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Hell no.
If you
Nobody's
even look the
walking.
wrong way fast, I'm out of there.
That's it. We outta
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
Why you look like that?
By the way, guys, I know you're looking at me wondering what's going on with my face. This is not a real unibrow. Okay, it's drawn on. I'm cute underneath this.
That's a real unibrow. He really has a unibrow, guys. He just did not do what he needed
Shut
to
up,
do.
Izzy. Shut up. No, but seriously, scariest shit I've ever seen. So we used to live in Jersey before we moved. Well, we lived in New York for a while, moved to Jersey. And when we moved to Jersey, we had this small ass apartment. And the apartment in our bedroom, we had no kind of closet space. So we decided it was a great idea for us to go ahead and go to IKEA, get one of them queen size, I guess like a twin, like
It's
not
like a
twin.
loft bed.
Kinda like
thing.
a loft
I guess it is kind of like a bunk bed. But
Yeah.
There's no bottom.
There's no bottom. There's no bottom. So we had a queen size on the top, and then underneath we built a closet, and it had this long ass ladder that, connected or whatever. So, like I said earlier, I like to sleep, eat, and I like to sleep, drink. For whatever fucking reason, I get hungry at nighttime and I get thirsty. So I went out to the kitchen, and of course I'm afraid of the dark, so I turned on every fucking light as I was walking to the kitchen, got my juice, turned the lights back out, and I got into the living room, which is right before you get into the bedroom. Something in the kitchen just fell, and it made the loudest noise I ever heard in my fucking life. I got so fucking scared. First of all, I peed a little bit, so I had a little trickle coming down my leg. Then I had to run up that damn ladder, and I fucked up my shin. My entire knee was just scraped up and shit. All you hear is Izzy waking up. What's going on? What's going on?
It
What's
was
happening?
loud as fuck. It was like
That shit was scary.
I was like,
Boy,
what
that
the
ghost-
fuck is going on?
That ghost was laughing at your ass.
Yo, for real.
I got off of that bed, turned on the light, and it was a freaking juice box
Oh,
that
shit.
fell down. I'm like, are you seriously? You scared of a juice
A
box?
ghost threw the fucking juice box, Izzy. That's what happened.
That ghost said, look at this nigga. I can't even touch him, but this nigga fucking himself up.
Your mind is gonna be receptive to that, to ghost and scary shit because you believe it. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in none of that stuff. So none of that don't faze me when I hear those creaking noises and all that stuff. It's somebody's moving. Something's making noise. There's pipes in this house. Something's doing something.
Oh no.
That stuff ain't real. That's for
I
TV.
don't like it. I'm a scary nigga, okay? Craig, what's the scariest shit that's ever happened to you?
It was a dark night in the summer of 2000.
Oh my god.
And I gotta admit, I picked up a hooker and
So you was a trick. I knew you was a trick.
That's where you got that offer from.
it wasn't really tricking is when you do the extravagant shit. I paid for a little piece of pussy that night, or I thought I was.
Okay.
And yeah, and she got in the car and she said, "What do you want?" I said, "Some pussy." And she said, "Okay, Big Daddy." And
She put her dick out.
no, she bent over. I ain't see nothing but balls, man. Scared the shit out of me. Biggest balls I ever seen in my goddamn life.
Well, there you go.
Craig was fucking with a donkey.
I don't know. I kicked. I hope I didn't kick in the spot that the nigga liked. I just kicked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
What about you, babe? What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Scariest thing that ever happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think probably the scariest thing that ever happened to me is that one time I thought so when my mom and my dad first divorced, we moved into this like little house in, I think it was like Rialto. I don't remember the city, but we moved into this little house. It was nice. But before it used to be an orphanage or something like that. And my mom used to say all the time, like she would hear stuff and she had like a random scratch in her hand one time, and I was like, what is that from? And she was like, I don't know. I turned on the light, and all of a sudden, like, there was a scratch, like I was bleeding. I don't know where it came from, but I think somebody scratched me. I think it's somebody in this house. And we had these 2 little dogs, and they would always like go into the hallway and look up and then just start barking for no reason. So it was really creepy. And one time I was in my bedroom and I was laying down and I heard like somebody, you know, when somebody's playing like handball and they're bouncing the ball against the wall, I heard that noise. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I woke up, I looked, and I seen like a little kid bouncing the ball against the wall. And I thought it was my niece. And I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you doing bouncing balls in my room? You know, so I walk over there towards her. And as soon as I do this, my hand went all the way through what I thought was my niece.
Nope.
So I was like,
yeah, I would have moved into the treehouse that night.
I ran straight into my mom's room across the hall and jumped to her bed. I was fucking terrified. And I was so scared.
Wait,
But
so you put your hand through the wall?
who? I put my head through the wall?
Your hand when you said you waved
No.
your hand.
I waved my hand. It went through through the little
Oh,
girl.
the little girl.
Yeah.
So you karate chopped the ghost.
basically.
He tried to slap that bitch.
I was trying to like
Exactly.
I was trying to grab my niece. 'Cause I thought it was my niece like bouncing a ball. So I was trying to grab her. Like, what are you doing? You know, take her and put her in a bed or something. You know. So when I did that and my hand went through, I was like, and I just freaking got terrified and I just ran to my mom's room. I was so fucking scared. But that was probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. And I still, to this day, don't believe in ghosts.
That's scary.
What about that story you told me about when you thought you seen me in the house?
That really fucked me up too.
Then
But
that
I don't think
was
it was my scariest
fairly recent.
moment.
What, 3 years ago maybe?
Yeah, it's probably about 3 years ago. It was in that same apartment too that you were talking about that you were scared in.
You seen the wheel from another dimension.
Basically.
I was laying on the couch, sleeping in the living room, and the light shines in from the front room because the way the windows are. So as I'm laying, I can see like, you know, just like light. So I'm laying down and I see a shadow, and I see like this big hat and like a tall, skinny like shadow. So I'm thinking it's Will. So I was like, oh, okay.
Because
hey.
I'm tall and skinny.
Oh my God, at the time. So I'm laying down and I'm like, what the hell is that? I was like, oh, I was like, you're home already. You know, I didn't turn around the whole time. I was like, oh, you're home early. And he didn't say anything. So I was like, what the fuck? This nigga ignoring me? So I turn around like all aggressive and there's nobody behind me. So I was like, what the hell? So then I get up and I'm walking around the house and I don't see nobody. And I was talking to a person because I seen the shadow. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to talk to myself. So I was like flipping out, like trying to figure out. And I went to the door and the door still had the chain on it. So I'm like, okay, what's wrong? So then I just turned on our lights, turned on the TV, and I just like stayed in the living room until he came home. Then we came home. I told him, but
so you never actually
I didn't know what the fuck it was.
You never actually saw Will's face.
No, it was nobody. It was nobody. Nobody was in the house. I was by myself. He was still
at
at work.
So you was just sitting on the couch like, oh, he black in the motherfucker too.
I was scared as hell. I just turned on the TV and all the lights and was trying to be happy until he got home. Because I was like, oh, damn, I'm by myself. I don't got the car. Like, I'm stuck here. So I was like, oh,
that motherfucker had the microwave going, the refrigerator wide open.
All that shit
light
was on. Every single light. I was like, I'm not about to be in here in the dark right now.
Terrifying.
Fuck out of here.
Terrifying. See, that's why I don't fuck with ghosts. Nah.
No, I mean, I was scared because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But again, what makes me say that I don't believe in ghosts is because even though I've had those experiences, all of those things have happened to me while I was like asleep or like half asleep or half awake. You know what I mean? I wasn't like fully coherent.
So you was between a dream and reality.
Right.
That
so
sounds
it's kind of
like
being in
sleep
REM. You know,
paralysis.
I don't know. Sleep paralysis is a little bit different because that happened to me a lot of times because I sleep on my back a lot.
So let the people know what sleep paralysis is.
Well, sleep paralysis is when like you're stuck in between like a REM and being awake, and REM is a rapid eye movement. So it's like right before you start to fall asleep, but you're still awake because you're not like fully asleep yet. So when that happens, sometimes you can hear things or you can see things, but it's all things that are just popping up in your brain. So it's really like memories. It's not really.
What if that's the only time you
what's
can see
going
into
on.
that dimension?
I mean, that is really the only time you can see into whatever that is. So, I mean, but it's just like this feeling that you feel like you're awake, but you're not awake. You're still asleep, and you can't control your body because you're asleep. So you're trying to like pick up your arms or wake up because either something scary is happening in the dream, or you're seeing something in the dream, or you're just trying to wake up because you have that feeling, you know. but it's really hard. So you usually either wake up jumping out of your sleep. Like for me, I always, whenever I wake up out of REM, is always, or not REM, sleep paralysis, is usually me saying like, wake up, or I gotta wake up, or I gotta move. Like, and I jump up, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, okay, I was just asleep. All right.
You know, when I was a kid, my sister used to tell me that she used to get stuck in her sleep, and I used to make fun of her.
Like. It feels
'Cause
like
I was
My
what the-
partner just told me that the other day. I swear to God.
That's
Yeah, like,
exactly what it
what the
feels
fuck you
like.
mean you get stuck in your sleep? What the fuck, bitch, wake up. So I used to see her, like, she used to take salt and she used to put it under her bed. So I was like, all right, she clearly wants some rats and roaches up in this bitch. So that's what she was doing. But it wasn't until I became an adult and I understood exactly what it was.
Wait, what was it?
You got to put
Sleep
the salt in
paralysis.
the.
Oh, so
she said
salt
that she
does
was
something?
so allegedly putting salt down gets rid of the negative energy and
You
whatnot.
got to put it in the full circle.
Yeah, you got to put it in some kind of fucking, I don't know.
I thought that was from Hocus Pocus.
No, but I mean, it worked for her. She hasn't had it since.
That's where we got the shit
You know
from.
what? One of my old
Yeah,
friends.
because that's from Hocus Pocus, right?
Yeah, one of my old friends actually has experience with that too. She said that, you know, she would get stuck in her sleep and she would wake up and she would see shit. I don't want to see shit. Charlemagne the God said that he had sleep paralysis and he's seen witches twerking on his chest.
What?
I don't want to see no witches on my chest.
I
twerking.
want to see some witches twerking on my chest.
Of course you do.
I would go. I would stay laying right there. I swear to
I've
God.
seen some spiders. Like I
Let
seen
me
a
see
really
that
big
pimply
spider.
Mm.
Ew.
Bring that
All the
pimply
warts,
pussy
huh?
over here, girl.
Oh
I'm
my
doing that.
God.
It's so funny with you talking like this. You saying what you saying, and you got that damn trolls outfit on.
Yeah, I can't even take it serious.
I can't. Even.
I tear that witch up with this tutu on. You hear me?
Oh my god.
You said that you seen spiders and shit?
Yeah, I seen like a big ass spider. Every time I go into sleep paralysis, I always see like a really big spider. But it never. It's not like. It's. I mean, it's scary, but it's not like. Oh my god. You know. It's not like seeing no clown. I didn't see no clown. Thank God I didn't see no clown.
Nah.
So I'd really be fucked up in the game.
I ain't with none of that shit. Guys, let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let us know what is the scariest thing that's ever happened to you. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis?
Yes, and subscribe to us here at the PPN Podcast Production Network.
Wait.
Make sure you subscribe.
PPN ain't the Pussy Poppin' Network.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God.
Craig, we are two gay men. I think that
Podcast
is the
Production
furthest
Network.
thing that we are thinking about.
Oh, Penis Poppin' Network. What? Am I lost?
That's much better.
Penis Pump Network.
No, I don't need no penis, bro.
I don't think those things even work. God.
Yes, Podcast Production Network. Get familiar with it because this is where you have to tune in to see us
Tune in or get left.
at Wizzys Take. And some more good stuff. It's all types of good stuff on here, guys. Just check it out. Make sure you subscribe after you comment.
I mean, don't you want to see these beautiful faces every single day?
I know
But
you
what-
want to see these
All
faces.
seriousness.
Minus the unibrow.
In all seriousness, though,
Go ahead.
the Pussy Poppin' Network wouldn't be a good thing.
No, Craig. No, Craig.
Dang it,
Take your
Craig.
pussy pop in your tutu skirt and go back to Fremont Street
Right.
with your mom.
Yeah.
That is not my mother.
The original P Papa.
So, question for you guys.
Go
Question.
ahead. I love a good question.
Would you spend the night in a graveyard?
I would.
What? You're fucking crazy.
I would. But I'm not afraid. Graveyards, to me, that's holy ground. That's something that's been blessed. Remember, there has to be a preacher or minister or whatever to do what they got to do to lay the people down so they could sleep.
But what about when it's one of these fake janky offering wanting ass preachers? Do it
Hello.
still work?
It still works. Still works. It's the whole concept. They still have to be blessed. There's still some sort of scripture that's going to be said before this person gets buried. You know what I mean? So for me, I think that it's holy ground. So I personally, and I have lived actually right next door to a huge cemetery.
Oh, I would never.
For like 2 years.
I was
when
homeless.
I was living in Corona.
I was homeless for 3 years. I slept in the cemetery.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And
wrong
that
with no
explains why he
homeless-
talks. That explains why he talks, Izzy.
That does not explain why
Take
he
him
talks.
back where you found him.
He been like that.
I don't want him to come home with us tonight.
He been like that. He's perfectly fine.
I picked up 3 different spirits.
Yeah, we see. Because every day you in a different outfit, being a different person. And it scares the shit out of me, Craig.
And I can't get rid of this tobacco-ass voice I got no matter which spirit jump in me.
That's because all of your
Which spirit
spirits,
jump in you?
all of his spirits smoke cigarettes for the past 35-something years.
They don't even smoke them no more. They at this point he gotta just eat them. He
Probably just eating them.
I'm sure he just
why
takes
couldn't
cigarettes, eat 2 at a time.
Well, I couldn't get one of them smart motherfuckers like on How High.
Oh yeah,
No.
one of the old like presidents. Or
Yeah,
something.
Benjamin Franklin or some shit.
Take his ass back to the cemetery.
No, but honestly though, I really don't think that there's anything. I think that's like if some stuff is going down and it's some like the devil is here fighting the angels and somewhere, I'm gonna be in the cemetery. That's gonna be holy ground. I feel like that's somewhere that nobody can touch. Now, if some zombie stuff is popping off, then no, I'm not going to be in no goddamn cemetery. Or no gosh
I'm
darn.
like, what the fuck?
No gosh darn.
What the hell do the devil want with dead motherfuckers anyway?
I don't know, but I don't want to do with no zombie. But other than that, I feel like it's fine.
Nah, I would never. I can't do it. I'm very superstitious, guys. I believe in a whole bunch of superstitions. I'm the guy that
Yeah, how do
knocks
you live
on
like that?
wood, and I'm the guy that says, "Hey, go around the pole because you split it." That's me.
So you don't step on cracks. You just be making them odd ass steps when you walk
Yeah,
down the
I
street.
don't want to break my mama's back. Come on, she ain't no
God
bad.
Oh my god.
But I can't. Nah, I can't spend the night in a funeral. To be honest with you,
In a funeral.
I mean at a
cemetery.
Cemetery.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what are you trying to do?
That's.
Damn, he had the whole ceremony.
I can't do it. I mean, I would be afraid.
Put
Funerals,
down that brown stuff.
and we would shout you out.
If you pay us some money.
Nah, but I can't do it. I don't think I would ever do. Funerals make me a little uncomfortable. I mean, I'm there to say my final goodbyes to people, but once we get to the cemetery, that is what creeps me the fuck out. I mean,
Really?
it's
The
scary.
cemetery?
Yes, it's
Not
scary.
looking at the dead person?
No, knowing that you're surrounded by hundreds of dead people that could at any time put their arm through the ground.
That's not.
and
But that's
grab
not.
your leg and
That's
bring
not gonna happen.
You never know. This is 2020. We didn't expect
We
a lot of
do
shit to
know.
happen, and a lot of shit's been happening.
Listen, that ain't gonna happen.
You never.
I never make it to that part of the funeral. As soon as I see the body looking like a wax figure of the motherfucker I once knew,
Right, like a
I leave
empty
out-
shell of the person, right?
yeah, I
It's
would
so
leave out and
sad.
crack my bottle. I never go to the site and all that.
It's terrifying. It's
I
terrifying.
mean, that's for me. That's the most peaceful part. To like knowing that you're. This is probably the biggest reason that I also choose to believe that when you're dead, and that's it. Because to me, honestly, to believe in anything else, especially that spirits could walk around, it sucks. Because imagine your loved ones now being here, trapped on Earth, not being able to talk to nobody, not being able to say nothing to anybody, not being able to eat no food,
Izzy.
not being able to interfere with what's going on,
Izzy,
just floating around.
they're with us.
Craig, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't like that.
I don't
shit.
believe, Craig. I don't believe it.
Of course
I
they
believe
don't
it,
walk
Craig.
around. They float.
Yeah, either floating around, walking around, whatever. It still would suck for them. Like I would rather you just be at rest and go to sleep. I know when I die, I just want to go to sleep forever.
So you don't want to be
Darkness.
reincarnated?
No dream,
I
no
think
nothing.
as soon as you
Oh,
die,
I'd love to be reincarnated. That'd
I
be
want to
dope.
be reincarnated as a tree.
the tunnel
Nah,
that
I
they
don't wanna be
see,
no
the
tree.
light at
Kidding
the
me?
end of the tunnel, I think that's
They cut you down to you in the paper.
the birth canal when you die and they say the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, a new baby.
I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
cool.
the birth canal.
You know what? And I could believe that.
I
Because
could believe that too.
The year that my great grandmother died, my little brother was born. Literally a couple of
wow.
months later. So maybe it was a reincarnation.
Wow.
Maybe.
Spirits don't die.
You right.
Well, when my brother passed away, may rest in peace. I don't think anybody was born that year. Actually, and I don't think anybody was born for a while.
Maybe they don't always stay in the same circle.
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah,
a different
because
family.
My it was really sad that year. I don't even want to bring it up, but yeah, it was all kinds of sad stuff that happened. So it was no break for us that year. At least not for my family.
Damn.
So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, but let's move on to better things.
Yes.
lighter things, not better, but lighter things.
Yes. Well, before we move on to a lot of things, let us know what you think down below.
Yeah.
Comment, subscribe, share this video.
Yeah. Make
Halloween.
sure you subscribe. Please subscribe to the podcast production.
Let me try this. I don't know if y'all way working.
Guys.
Let me try my way.
Yeah,
I don't
go
know if
ahead.
y'all way working. Bitch, subscribe to this. Fuck is wrong with you?
Like Craig said. And comment, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Would you spend the night in the cemetery? Do you believe in reincarnation?
Right.
What would you want to come back as?
Right.
I'd be
yeah.
a tree.
And even if you have some just in general, like interesting topics, things you would like to hear us talk about, things you want to hear our take on, including this guy, then definitely just, shoot it down there in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the Podcast Production Network and you tune into all this good stuff that we got going on. But we're not done yet.
Yes. I want to talk about, because, it is Halloween, and we have a blue moon. We have a blue moon today. For those who don't know, a blue moon is the second full moon in a calendar month. There's usually one full moon, but this year we have two. I don't know if it's necessarily blue, but that's where the saying come from. Once in a blue moon, something that's rare, something that doesn't happen often. It's a blue moon.
Right, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, being that it's a blue moon, do you think that people go crazy during full moons?
Like weird stuff?
Yeah. And it's on Halloween? Come on.
That's different. But
the moon has a magnetic pull on us anyway.
Exactly. It controls the water.
Right. So, I think that makes sense. Maybe it's a double moon, whatever, blue moon thing, because of this crazy ass 2020 year that we're having.
Oh, I don't have no more alcohol.
Maybe that's also
time to wrap up, though.
I think this is
thing for
I
you.
think this is because of the blue moon.
But honestly, I think that stuff is just like TV. It's just like TV. It's good for like a good episode on a sitcom or something. There's always those random episodes where it's like, oh, there's a full moon or there's blah blah blah. So everything's weird now. The pretty people are getting treated like ugly people. The ugly people are getting treated like pretty people. You know how they do on the sitcoms.
You mean the full moon thing?
Yeah. They always say
I don't know, man. I think it's a lot more to it, but so many years went by that we don't know. So nothing stands but the tail of it now. So we kind of don't know. But I think some weird shit happened.
I don't believe it. But I'm just like a freaking caveman that way. I need to see some shit so I can believe it.
Well, guys, let us know what you think down below. Do you believe that people go crazy during full moons? Do you believe that full moons have anything to do with vampires and shit? We want to know. We want to talk about it.
I want to know if these are like real, if anybody has like real stories and some like hardcore proof in the pudding that they can show us. Like,
send us some videos.
Because I'm
let
with
us
it.
know.
If you can show me, if you can prove it, I'm with. Like I said,
Prove it.
If once you show me something, I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Now I see. Now I know it's real, but I ain't seen nothing to know it's real. So
absolutely.
prove me wrong.
Prove us wrong. But you guys, again, happy Halloween. Please be safe out there. Halloween is a lot different than what we normally do, than how we normally celebrate it. But this year, guys, just be careful, stay safe, be protected, and enjoy candy corn.
No. Throw away all the candy
across
corn.
The street at the shitty
Get
neighbor.
a petition to stop making sugar and candles and calling it candy corn and trying to give it to people to eat. It's inedible.
Drop your corn in the comments down below. I want to see all the corn kernels in the world. Shout out to the corn kernel. Also, guys,
unless it's elotes, I don't care.
Yes. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Wizzy Baltazar. Please make sure to follow the Podcast Production Network on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all platforms.
So you can't say you didn't see it, and you better subscribe. Because if you're just a looky-loo, you can still look. I don't care. But just please subscribe, though.
Yes, please subscribe. And just remember, this unibrow isn't real.
Oh, my God.
Today.
Deuces, guys. We'll see you next time. Happy Halloween. Oh, yeah. And yesterday was happy Nevada Day.
Oh, yes. Happy Nevada Day.
Happy Nevada Day to all you Nevadians.
Yes.
As that's what it's even called. I don't know. But happy Nevada Day, guys.
Yeah.
What the hell is Nevada Day?
All right.
Something that happens
Real
before
quick.
Halloween.
Everybody run naked on the strip.
No, I just think it's like a good thing.
So real quick, just so you guys know.
Also, everybody has a day off this.
For everyone that lives in Nevada, Nevada Day is a state holiday celebrating the Nevada statehood on October 31st, 1864, the 36th state of the United States of America.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
That's before Las Vegas was even thought of.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's when it was just a desert and a hotel.
Before the gangsters got hold to it.
Yes.
Yeah, for real, basically.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. We're out of here from Wizzy and Craig. See you guys later.
Peace.
Wizzys Take.